Hello, welcome to my online masterclass for startup entrepreneurs. This is the first of 4 free videos of preview to the full masterclass. All too often, I receive applications from entrepreneurs worldwide seeking financing for their projects or businesses. 9 out of 10 such applications are not prepared professionally that are presentable to any bank, investor, or financiers for funding consideration. The problems these clients come to me is because one, they have not been able to secure funding for a long time, many years sometimes. And secondly, they don't even realize why their projects or businesses cannot get the funding. The reasons can be a few, but I will highlight the main ones that I commonly come across. The most important tool in a financing application, the business plan package, which is made up of the executive summary, the business plan, the financial projections, or the financial planning, which I will cover in my third video. The executive summary is what I'm covering in this video, and second video is on business plan. The third video is on the financial planning, and the fourth video will be on capital raising. The executive summary is the most important first document that any banker or investor, financier will read in a project proposal. No banker or investor would go beyond this document and read the rest of the project package if this document does not pass the first test. I have in my past owned a company that owns the franchise from DC Gardner of Great Britain that provides banking training programs for bankers. We were the only company that provides these training programs for bankers. So all the bankers in the capital city has come to our programs, and I met almost all the banks in town. And this is the conclusion. Generally, only 2 to 3% of financing applications get approved. What are the do's and the don'ts? The don'ts: do not write more than 5 pages of an executive summary, ideally 2 to 3 pages. And this executive summary should give the 5 basic essentials information. I will cover what are these 5 essentials. Do not quote any currency other than US dollars. The international financing is usually quoted in US dollars. I have received financing application in Indian rupees, for example. Don't expect a banker investors to convert the currencies, your local currency into US dollars. And do not be too ambitious in your business proposal. Don't try to conquer the world and talk about the world market, how attractive it is, and how much you want to capture the market, when we need to start with the baby step, the first step of the local market, or where your market is going to be, or where your project is going to be. I can give you a few examples of how the problems that in the applications I receive. For example, in a real estate project, project developer will just ask for funding in the first phase and hope to find funding from selling the units from the first phase. Now, an investor or banker will not just finance your first phase just in case the units does not sell fast enough to have enough capital to finish the project. an investor or banker wants to see the whole project, the whole overview. And usually we will look at least 5 years in the short term, and sometimes some projects can be extended to 10 years or even longer. The investor wants to see what is the return on investment. Secondly, I'll give you another example. An entrepreneur could spend hundreds of thousands of dollars and some even millions in developing a product, a franchise, and without securing funding to proceed to the next stage, which is commercialization and marketing it. So it comes to the stage where they run out of funding. And thirdly, I have met and come across numerous creators of innovations, technologies, who are talented men who have spent years researching and created their technologies, but lack the skill to put the technology in a commercialized, bankable, proposed project for project financing. That is this big gap. What are the tools? Preferably, the executive summary should be just 2 to 3 pages. We have samples of excellent executive summaries prepared just within 2 to 3 pages that can give a whole overview, and one can get the whole picture of what the project is about in less than 5 minutes. And of course, as I said earlier, quote in US dollars only. What are the 5 essentials? They are the what, the who, the why, the where, and how much. What is the financial returns? First, the what. What is the project all about? It may be necessary to introduce the country. What is the government's policy, incentives, the market, the problems, and what the project or the technology is able to provide, the solutions. Second, who is behind the project? The team, the management team, the founders are very important, because this is where the banker or the investor is investing, banking on you. You are the most important people behind the success or failure of this project. Third, why? Why is the project feasible? Why is it so important? What are the benefits? Talk about the economics, the social, the environment, or the health benefits bringing to the community. And most importantly, the dollars and cents, that it is profitable, it is feasible, it is a good return on investment on the capital. And where's the location? Talk about it, whether even land has been acquired, or where sometimes even land is given for free by the government if it is a very important project that the country needs. And lastly, how much? The dollars and the cents. How much is the capital required? How is this going to be spent? What is the capital expenditure? A short table showing the financial summary, the projected revenue, the expenditure, and the bottom line, the net profit, and the return on investment. So this is, in a nutshell, the framework of what an executive summary should cover. I will talk about the business plan in my next video, and I hope to see you in my next video, and I hope you will submit your comments and give me 2 issues or problems that your project face. I look forward to meet you again, and thank you very much.